Hello there and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So today we are going to take a quick look at Dirt Rally. I thought following the previous experience I had during the stream of Project Cars 2, I did mention Dirt Rally, so I thought I should actually give it a bit of a go, see what it's like, because I've heard not great things about it, to be honest. Not great things. So we shall have to see how it goes. So first of all, I think I have to set up my controls, because I haven't done that yet. I don't have a mouse cursor. Can I use the Oculus remote? No, I can't. Okay, so I have to use the keyboard? Have to use the keyboard. So immediately it's a little bit weird. So controls, mouse UI control on. Yes, okay, excellent. Choose preset. G27. Yes, excellent. Well, that's nice and simple. Advanced wheel settings. I think I'll just leave it all as it is, really. Don't want to mess around too much, do we? So it just uses a 90-degree each way steering system, doesn't go any further than that. That's fine, I think. Alright then. So let's come out of here. Can I now control the mouse? No. Can I now control the mouse? No. So it doesn't have... Oh, it does. It just doesn't... Was that me touching the wheel? I don't know. Okay, well let's just worry about using the keyboard for now then. So I do have another custom event. Let's start a career off, but I already have a career on the go, don't I? Yes, and I'm terrible. Okay, we won't worry about that. Yes, I have another stream coming this Wednesday, obviously. So that'll be Wednesday the 11th. Yeah, Wednesday the 11th of October at 6 PM. 6 PM UK time. I'll have to check to make sure what time that is, whereabouts you are. I will discard whatever progress I have, I don't care. Where do I want to race? Maybe Greece, I like Greece. Do a couple of stages. We'll do one stage and then we'll come back. Come back to it later. Okay, that's all fine, yes. Go. What kind of car do I want? Don't want anything too old, I want something relatively easy to drive. Let's go with a... Let's go with a brand new one, actually. Let's go with a brand new one. What should we go for? Ooh, a Hyundai. Let's go for the Hyundai. So yes, I have another stream coming this Wednesday. Let me know what you would like to see in that stream. At the moment, obviously last time we did Project Cars 2, so would you like to see me carry on with Project Cars 2? We essentially got nowhere last time, unfortunately, because we failed the championship, so we didn't really do anything. So would you like to see me do that again? And actually try and... I don't know which buttons to continue on. Oh, there we go. So that's an option. Ah, now the D-pad works. Or... I really need to know what the handbrake button is as well. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Two other options I'm going to throw out there. Farming Simulator 17 is the other option. Or Road Redemption is going to be the other option I'm going to throw out there. Hold handbrake. This one. 5, 4, 3, yes. 2, 1, go. 60. Okay, and it is manual gears as well. That's excellent. Left 6. Yeah, I was in no way prepared for this. I was talking and I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing. Okay, focus. Should have handbraked that, I guess. 3 long 100. I don't have a gear indicator, which I find a little bit weird. Keep left on the crest. Ah, now it's doing gears automatically. Now I don't know... Oh, it is doing gears automatically. Okay, well, we'll change that next time then. Into turn left right, 80. Oh, bit too tight. Bit too tight. Right 5, continues for 130 over bumps. So yes, Project Cars 2. Left 6, half long, small jump. Farming Simulator 17, something a little bit more sedate. Or Road Redemption. Road Redemption, if you don't know, right 3, 60. Is the right 4, jump. Sort of modern remake of Road Rash. Right 3. It's like a roguelike, or roguelite thing they class it as. Oh my god, no, dead. A roguelite version of Road Rash. So, you know, going along on a bike, killing things. When you die, you buy some things and level up, I guess. So, they're the opposite of cut. What button's that? Oh, how many buttons do I have to try till I get it? There we go. So the game is very pretty in VR. Can't complain about that. But too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. I ain't recovering that, mate. I've got that fine.
Into big jump and jump. Immediate acute right.
The menus are a little... Obviously, they haven't done much to really change the menus.
Left 6. Into right 6.
Having to use the keyboard to use them is a little bit of a pain. Could have at least done like a head look style thing, couldn't they? Can't imagine that would be too hard to do, particularly when you put the work into actually making the game work in VR.
60 around 3. Caution left 6, half long over bump. 60 down, hairpin left.
Well, and there is a bit of weird movement to the car there. I don't know if you got the same sort of look I did then.
Caution left 4 and down into hairpin right.
But the car kind of moved and I didn't, which was a bit weird. So they have like a kind of a world movement still activated. Which really is a bit of a no-no in VR because my head shouldn't be bobbing around like it's on a spring. Now that I've noticed it on that really drastic thing, I can notice it. Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh, that stupid sign would have been fine.
Into left 6.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit now, can't you?
Right 6 times 5, 40, right 6, into left 5, long over crest. Left 5 over bad bump, don't cut.
I do feel a little bit more like a camera in a game rather than...
And right 4.
Rather than I'm sat in a car.
Left 6, 60, keep left over crest. 80 through
Which is a little weird.
Keep right over crest.
Can't really...
Left 5, don't cut.
There's the sort of slightly odd world movement issue with it, but... Yeah. It's a little weird.
Right 5 continues for 150, over jump.
I haven't done as bad as I thought I would, to be honest. I thought, because again, although I spent a lot of time with Project Cars 2 with the steering wheel, I don't think I've ever played a rally game with the steering wheel. He said hairpin right.
Into left 5, 60, keep right over crest.
Go on, force, ah, oh, stupid tree. Only rolled the car once, which I think I'm pretty impressed with. Especially considering the fact that because I'm obviously talking a little bit throughout the video, I'm not paying any attention to what the what my little mate's telling me. The force feedback in the game is really good. Because by default it sort of takes away any other spring action of the wheel. Which I was a little concerned about, but now that I'm in there, yeah, you can feel, I can see why they've done it, so you can really feel when the car's moving around, and it does work really well actually, the force feedback.
Into hairpin left. Left 6, half long.
And the sound's good as well. The sound always tends to be good with the Oculus headphones, doesn't it?
Right 3 long, keep in. Left 2 long through dip, press.
But you can really hear the little like pings of all the gravel hitting the side of the car as you're going around, or the underside of the car, I guess.
Left 5 tight.
Yeah, the last time I think I can remember playing a rally game with a steering wheel would have been back in like, I guess the early Colin McRae days of dirt, before it was dirt, when it was Colin McRae Rally, and it had a... Ooh dear. Had an old Microsoft Sidewinder steering wheel. Before they even did controllers with USB connectors, and it had the old game port connector. And you used to have to plug it into your sound card. Basically almost like a serial port, I think. Very similar. Maybe a little bit bigger. A few more pins, and sound cards used to have the game port controller on, which is just all sorts of weird. Ah, I just clipped those rocks behind me, didn't I? Yeah, and sound cards themselves are pretty weird these days. I know I know at least one guy in work who has a
Right 1 over crest.
dedicated sound card, but is that something you need these days particularly? I don't know actually. I haven't really looked into it for a while. I don't have one. I just use the onboard sound from the motherboard.
Right 1 tight.
And then
Side. Into crest.
obviously the Rift uses its own sound processor. Or at least software processor.
4. Caution left 6. Into
And when I
medium
use
centre
my
left
headphones... Oh no, the headphones do go through the onboard sound because I use the optical out for them rather than USB, so my headphones do.
To right 6. To right 1.
And I don't really currently have speakers connected to my PC, so I never have to really worry about that.
To right 2.
Haven't connected them back up since I moved and haven't really needed them, to be honest. Everything I play I tend to play with the headset on anyway.
80.
Or headphones.
6
Oh dear.
80. Double caution right 5 over big jump. And left 5 long to finish.
Yep. God, I've got no idea where I went. Is this the track up here? Yes, it is. Excellent. So I'm a little bit off centre there, aren't I? But that's more of an Oculus issue than the game itself. And the wheel position seems a little weird. It's a little bit too far away, possibly, from me. And I don't mean just that's because where my wheel is in real life, just compared to other, like Project Cars games, for example. Did I not come last? No. That's rubbish, surely. That's rubbish, surely. We'll have another crack at something else. Yeah, now I can use the D-pad, and the GT7 has like a standard controller style layout, I guess. Sort of. So it's got a D-pad, and above that it's got the 4 face buttons in their diamond pattern as well. And underneath it's got 4 red buttons, which I guess would be the shoulder buttons. So where should we try next? I don't want to really do snow. Let's give Wales a go. Let's give Wales a go. I don't really know which one I want. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. We'll stick with it. No, we'll go for a different car. We'll go for a different car. Let's go back to the 2000s. Oh, let's go classic. Let's go classic Subaru. It's morning and it's overcast, but it's not raining, so that's lovely. Oh, I was going to change the... You know what I'm thinking of. I was going to change the controllers, so it was a manual gear shift. How can I do that now? How can I do that now? If I go to start stage and then go to the options from there. Can I do it there? Controls. Advanced wheel settings? It wasn't advanced wheel settings, was it? Vibration and feedback. No, I know it's not going to be in there. I just wanted to see what it was sort of set to. Did I have... Sorry, go back in there a second. Steam Workshop force feedback presets. That's a really nice touch. That is a really nice touch. Oh, controllers are reset head position. That's nice to know. I'm going to advanced wheel settings. So I cannot figure out a way. I mean, there's got to be a preferences, transmission, automatic, semi-automatic. Well, semi-automatic. I don't know. Let's go manual. Manual sequential. We're not going to try and use the H shifter. That's going to be mental sauce. All right, give it a go. See how we fare. Ah, and I have a
5, 4,
gear indicator, which I like.
2, 1, go. Right 6 into right 4 long side.
So yes, I do have control of the gears this time, which is lovely.
Right 4 over crest. Into caution right 5 over crest, jump maybe, gate. And hairpin left. Crest 60.
There's immediate a lot more to think about.
Bump right 6 over crest.
Trying to pay attention to the gear I'm in, and
Down, right 4.
so you shouldn't have done that.
90, keep in through dip.
Oh, I do love Welsh rally tracks.
It's a hairpin left. Crest.
Ooh. I took all the way back to reverse, I do. Don't go too far.
Right 6 over crest. Into left 6 over crest, 60.
Oh, hello, windmill. I don't remember seeing a windmill before. This has been some time since I played the game, but still.
100. Caution, keep mid over jump. Into right 5 half long.
Oh my god.
Keep in 80.
Keep mid, keep mid.
Right 6, keep in 80. Left 6, keep in.
Honestly, playing a rally game with the steering wheel is just a whole new world.
Caution, right 2 deceptive.
It is. Oh, right, too deceptive. I heard him. I wasn't paying attention.
Right 6, 80.
It's kind of weird having an actual useful first gear as well.
Hairpin left. Press 60.
It's like in Project Cars,
Dip.
the first gear is there to get you off the start line, and that's about it. It's not there to be used during the race at any stage.
Right over crest to posts. Left 3 long through posts. And
No.
opens.
Oh my god, yes.
Water temp is higher.
We'll be fine, mate, we'll be fine.
Right over crest.
Again, it just automatically went to 2.
Caution,
Automatically.
Past junction, open hairpin right.
Open hairpin right.
80. Left
Could have
6,
changed down first.
Care left 6. Right 6, 80. Caution left 6 crest. Into right 3 long nose cut, 60. Caution right 6, keep in, crest.
Don't cut, don't cut.
Into left 5.
Don't go too far the other
60.
way. That works out alright. Happy with that.
Left 6, 150 crest, jump maybe. Keep left over crest, jump, and keep mid over
This is,
crest,
yeah, this is
and
beautiful.
right 6,
This is beautiful.
and left 6, keep left over crest.
And again, the
Right 6,
force
keep in crest. Into left
feedback.
6.
Oh my god. Force feedback as the car's pulling you around the corners. You
Into
can really
right 6,
feel
60,
the,
keep left over crest.
yeah,
Care crest.
the way it's sliding around, the traction under the car. It's beautiful, really.
Crest, left 6.
Should have been listening, should have been listening, should have been listening.
Through dip, 100.
I'm fine. Oh, I'm not fine.
Left 5, half long, keep in. 170 over crest.
Okay, yeah, that went far enough. A little bit of smoke went off the engine there, but that's all right. We don't worry about that.
Caution, crest, into
That's for the mechanics to worry about at the end of the stage. Oh my god. See, this is kind of what I was expecting more from... I'm not surprised, mate, to be honest with you. From playing a rally game with the steering wheel. Where's the... Yeah, obviously gone the wrong direction. Where's the track, I was wondering.
Right 6 and left 6 and right 5 long, keep right over crest, 60. Right 6, 60. Keep left over crest and right 6 continues for 100 and tightens hairpin right. Into bump left 4. Into
Right.
right 4 half long. Into left 6. Into left 6. And left 6 jump to finish.
Left 6 jump to finish. Almost a jump. Boom. Alright. We got there at least. At least we didn't completely destroy the car. And we were completely last in that, of course, but that's exactly what we'd expect. We'd expect nothing less. But I do have the faster time out of all my friends, so, you know, that's something. Who's from you? I don't want to see the Steam overlay. See, this is where it goes a little bit weird. I've somehow managed to open the Steam... I have opened the Steam overlay somehow. Did not mean to. Let's just escape out of there then, shall we? 17 for the replay. That's how does the... What's 17? I thought it was the handbrake button. It is obviously not. No. That's friends comparison? No, I don't want to do that. That one? There we go. Oh, so it's just a floating camera in front of you. Fair enough. I was hoping that would work. I was hoping the steering wheel would control the speed of the replay. Awesome. So in a second, oh, it doesn't go slow, it just goes back.
Caution, keep mid over jump into right 5 half long.
There I go.
Keep in.
Alright then, well I'm going to leave that
Right
there. I'm not going to go
6,
too
keep
far
in,
into it. Just want to have a
80.
quick look already and see how it worked.
Left
See
6,
what
keep
the
in,
issues
crest,
people said
100.
were really. And yeah, there's a bit of an issue with kind of immersion, I guess, in the car. It doesn't really feel like you're properly there, really. And I can't quite figure out why.
Right 680.
That being said, though, playing a rally game with a steering wheel and the headset is still a phenomenal experience. It really is. Any racing game is good, but any game where the force feedback is so kind of critical, I guess, to the car handling and the performance during the race is I know that probably applies to obviously Project Cars and other standard racing games, but in rally it's a different beast altogether. You know, the courses are so beautiful. Look at that. So bumpy, so all over the place that it really makes a world of difference when you're using a force feedback steering wheel. And the Oculus just does nothing but help, really, you know. Alright then. No, I don't want to do that. Let's cancel. Let's just press that one. Let's press that one. Excellent stuff. Alright then. Well, once again, like I said, I'm going to be streaming this Wednesday at 6 PM UK time. Please do come and join me again. It was a lot of fun last time. If you did happen to miss it, it is on the channel under a Project Cars 2 playlist. And I think I created a live stream playlist as well. I'm not sure, but I do mean to do that. So if you want to catch up on 5 hours of fun, that's where you can do that. And like I say, if you are around on Wednesday evening or whatever time of the day it happens to be for you, please do come and join me. Do also let me know down below whether you'd like to see me play Project Cars 2 again, Farming Simulator 17, or Road Redemption. One of those, I think, is what I'm going to do. I figure if I give you some options, that's a little bit better than me just saying, pick a random game. Although that being said, if there's something in particular you'd like to see me play, do let me know. One of the options during the stream was Rainbow Six Siege, which I'm sure is a great game, but I've not played, and I figure really that's when you need to be into a little bit before you can just jump in on a live stream. It'd probably be very embarrassing for everyone involved. I also don't currently own it. I guess it's not too big of a deal because it's relatively cheap now. I think it's £7, something like that, isn't it? But yeah. So I will save that for another day, but I probably will do that one at some point. I have been meaning to play it for a while, so that'll be upcoming in the future at some point. If you liked this video, please do click the like button. Very much appreciated. It genuinely is. It means the world to me when people like my videos. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course leave any comments about Dirt Rally or about the stream down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. If you have played Dirt Rally in the Oculus Rift or in Steam VR, let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if you had the same sort of slightly disconnected feeling, I guess, during the car. During the racing, even during the car. Disconnected from the car during the racing. I think that's what I meant to go for. It does fall into the sort of common pitfall of having just almost essentially a floating screen, as you can see now. Can you see this now? Oh, you can't. You just see like a proper screen. You sort of see what you'd see on the monitor in general. What I have is I am almost inside like a tire patterned globe. And the screen you can see, the menu screen, is just floating in front of me. It's almost like a floating TV, which is something that a lot of VR games do utilize because it is the easiest way of getting you through a menu. It doesn't matter so much for the menus, I guess. It's just obviously something that hasn't been 100% thought out or at least designed for VR, but I guess that kind of makes sense for games which weren't designed for VR, like Dirt Rally. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time in some other VR madness experience video extraordinaire. Thank you very much for joining me.